If you're a realtor in Saskatchewan, this is the kind of news you've been waiting for. Real Broker has officially launched here. And in this video, I'm not just telling you that, I'm going to show you the scale, the numbers, and exactly why this matters to us locally. By the end, you'll see why this is one of the biggest shifts our province may ever see in real estate. First off, you're probably wondering who the heck I am, which is totally fair. I'm Tristan Hering. I'm a realtor here in Saskatoon who grew up on a farm near Bruno, Saskatchewan. I went to high school in Humboldt and moved to Saskatoon shortly after to play football with the Saskatoon Hilltops. I spent over 7 years in the trades where I became a journeyman welder, working on a large range of construction sites, including potash mines, high-rise buildings, bridges, and yes, of course, oil and gas sites. Something about that lifestyle on the road made me want to do something different, something big. And my love for real estate investing has now brought me here where I've worked in residential real estate, farm real estate, and commercial deals all across the province. Over the years, I've watched brokerages lag behind tech, momentum, and agent-centric models. That's why this real launch is such a game changer, and why I intend to help lead the conversation for Saskatchewan realtors. So what exactly is Real Broker and how big is it already? Real Broker is a cloud-based, tech-forward real estate brokerage, and their motto is work hard, be kind. Is that not the best business motto you've ever heard? I personally can't think of a better fit for our hardworking small-town culture here in Saskatchewan. Real Broker is built to empower agents with tools, equity, and community. They don't rely on traditional expensive offices, they invest in systems, support, and agent ownership. A notable mention is that we've obviously launched Real Broker in other provinces in the past. Now, if you compare it to what happened in Manitoba, which would be a great comparison to Saskatchewan, within just a couple years' time, they're well over 160 agents. So I don't think it's unrealistic that the same thing could happen to Saskatchewan. Is it going to take over previous cloud-based models? No, I think they're going to coexist. I genuinely believe that the cloud-based model is going to be the new way to do real estate, and there's going to be more models coming in that do similar. I know that the previous cloud-based model that was offered in Saskatchewan was not necessarily the best fit for everybody. Everybody does business a little bit differently. I think Real is going to attract a different type of agent that went to the other brokerage. And both are great models, but in a future video, I will also do a breakdown and a comparison after I've spent more time at Real Broker to give you a more detailed breakdown of the differences. Overall, I think this is a very good thing for Saskatchewan. It gives agents another option, and it starts to push up that old brick and mortar business model mentality where your commission splits just go up to your broker and your broker goes to the lake and gets rich while you sell houses. Let me drop some real numbers to show you this isn't small. In Q1 of 2025, Real reported $495 million in revenue. That's a 76% increase year over year. In that same quarter, Real closed over 33,000 transactions, up 77% from the same period a year earlier. The total value of those transactions was about $18.8 billion. They ended Q1 of 2025 with nearly 27,000 agents on the platform. That's a 61% increase year over year. As of May 2025, the agent count has climbed to nearly 28,000 agents, and growing every single day with people like me hopping on the train. Those figures prove Real isn't a fringe player. It's scaling fast and agents are flocking to it. Now you might be thinking, okay, it's big all across Canada and the US, but what's that got to do with us in Saskatchewan? Everything. Those revenue and transaction numbers mean Real has massive backing and momentum. So joining as it launches here gives you legitimacy and access from day one, because Real's tech systems and infrastructure are built for scale. Agents in small towns like Waka, Humboldt, or Melfort won't be left behind. And in the bigger markets like Saskatoon or Regina, this model helps reduce overhead, leverage global referrals, and tap into a network far beyond provincial borders. And being among the first in Saskatchewan gives you a shot at leadership, early revenue share, and influence over what Real looks like in our province. I know you're wondering, how does Real's business model really work? How are the splits, stock shares, revenue share, and agent training and support structured? And what's the step-by-step process to join in Saskatchewan? In a future video, I'll break down the entire Real Broker model, and how agents make money, what happens when you refer others, what the caps look like, and exactly what to expect when you sign up. I'll also walk you step by step through the onboarding, licensing transfers, and the costs. So make sure to subscribe because that breakdown will be one of the most important videos for agents here. To be honest, this lines up exactly with how I've always believed real estate should evolve. The community at Real Broker is so strong and inviting and helping that it made me really open my eyes. I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't believe how harsh and cutthroat this business was when I got into it, and in fact is a big reason why I left my previous cloud-based brokerage. I loved the model, but the community was missing. I run my business using tech, AI, automated systems, and constant improvement. Real gives me and other Saskatchewan agents a path not just to sell more homes, but to build equity, leverage national momentum, and be part of something bigger than just a commission check. I believe this model because it empowers agents, it isn't sales fluff, the numbers back it. And now that it's coming here, we get to shape it, lead it, and make it our own. If you're a realtor in Saskatchewan and you're curious about Real, whether it's how to jump in, whether it fits your business, or the full walkthrough, the easiest way to reach me is by sending me a DM on my Instagram profile at the link below, or you can also always give me a call at the number in the description. Feel free to leave a comment or click the link in the description to schedule time with me as well. I'll be publishing deep dives, behind the scenes numbers, and updates exclusive to Saskatchewan agents. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe now, turn on notifications, and join me. This is just the beginning of a major shift in Saskatchewan real estate.